Welcome, Namaste. Today's day 37 on our 45-day journey together. I'm so proud of all of you for joining me this far and so excited to be here. By now you should be seeing some results, and if you're not, do not worry, stay with it, work with your doctor, and also you'll know when to stop and you'll know when you need to continue. You can repeat a sequence or a series as long as you want. Before we get started, just a little reminder is that if you like this video, be sure to hit that like button as it helps me push it out to more individuals. Also subscribe to our channel and hit that notification bell so that when the next video gets released, you'll be right there with us. And with that, let's get started here today. Welcome. Get into a comfortable position, inside or out, but if you can do this outside, even better. Get that vitamin D in, it'll help you to last longer. The first point today is acupressure. We're going to do a combination of acupressure, yoga, and acupressure, and as the series continues from this point on, we're going to do some acupressure and yoga, and then we're going to end the series with some acupressure. But the first point here is on the face. It's a great point. This is one of the best wellness points in the box of acupressure and acupuncture that I have. And this point is where the forehead meets the hairline on the midline of the face. And we're going to go ahead and apply pressure all the way down to the chin, so along the midline. We're going to do this for 2 minutes, so follow along with me. Now, this point you've heard me say so many different times why this is such a good point, but let me refresh your memory. This point can help you with headaches and also migraines, sinusitis. It can also help you with allergies. It can help you with back pain, neck pain, help you with nausea, acid reflux, constipation, diarrhea. It can help you with gentlemen, PE, ED issues. Ladies, it can help you with regulating a cycle. It can also help you to last longer, and this point is safe for men and women and so forth. You can do it on children. Children love this point. It's a great wellness point to have in your toolbox and so forth. Now, while you're doing this point, we are going to ask you to do an Astana, and you can do this combination anywhere, even sitting at your desk. While you're doing this point, I want you to contract the pelvic floor for 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3. And then I want you to lift the pelvic floor for 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3. And then I want you to rest the pelvic floor for 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3. Now, why is this combination so effective? Well, the acupressure is pooling blood to the pelvic floor, and while you're doing the asana of contracting the pelvic floor, lifting the pelvic floor, and resting the pelvic floor, you're toning the pelvic floor. And while we combine this, it creates this beautiful synergistic effect where you can have greater tone, control, and stamina and satisfaction for the pelvic floor, which will help you to last longer. Also, the acupressure point is a wellness point, and as we balance various hormones in the body, such as thyroid, testosterone, estrogen, FSH, LH, and progesterone, you have more available resources and hormones to last longer. Now, the next part of the sequence is a yoga posture. It is the Locust, and we're going to do our very best to hold this for about 1.5 to 2 minutes. And the reason why we do our best to hold it for a little longer is so that we can tone the pelvic floor. As you start off, if you're not able to hold it for 90 seconds, not a problem. Start with 10 seconds. I myself had to start with 10 to 20 seconds and work my way up. So with that, let me coach you through it. We're going to go ahead and lie on your belly, and then we're going to extend the legs out and also extend the arms out, and we're going to face forward in this manner. So let's go ahead and get started. Go ahead and lay on your belly, and then we're going to extend the legs up and out, extend the arms up and out. We're going to look forward. We're going to do our best to hold this position for the next 90 seconds or so. Now, this is an incredible yoga asana. I always feel so good after I do this asana. And for me, I can not only feel the tone in the pelvic floor, but I can also feel it in my spine. And there's a beautiful theory in Chinese medicine that the front of the body is balanced by the back of the body, and the back of the body is balanced by the front of the body. And we see this so much in life as well. If the spinal cord is balanced and it can send the impulses through the motor and sensory function through the spinal nerves, then your organs and muscle groups are firing better and your body is working more optimally. Now, if that happens, cortisol levels can be less and you'll have more available resources to last longer. So this asana is great for many different ways. And I really want you to get in the habit of doing these asanas so that it focuses the body to focus the mind. And if you can focus the mind, you can do anything in life. I know this to be true. So I want you to continue to do this for just a little longer. Bear with me. And also, what I'd like for you to do before we meet up tomorrow is to go through, you've got now a selection of 37 sequences. Pick any of the sequence, pick 2 other sequences. You can do this one twice or pick any other one and do it 2 more times till we meet up again tomorrow. Wow, I feel fantastic. Now, the last acupressure point that we're going to do in this sequence is on the hand. So ladies, if you're pregnant, please don't do this. Do the face acupressure point that we started off today. So this next one is, you can do it on either hand, totally up to you. I'll probably do it on both. And what we're going to do is we're going to acupress from the elbow on the apex of the forearm, where the darker side of the skin and the lighter side of the skin meets in the middle on the apex. We're going to go through the anatomical snuff box and we're going to go all the way to the fingertip. So we're going to do this for the next 2 minutes. And this, again, similarly to the face point, is such a great wellness point. This point can help with not only back pain, headaches, migraines, allergies, toothaches, sinusitis. It can also help with constipation, diarrhea, acid reflux, nausea. Ladies, this is a great point to help bring blood flow to the reproductive organs, to help with ovulation, but also can aid in regulating a cycle. Gentlemen, this is such a great point for helping with any difficulties with prostate, as well as ED and PE issues. So this is a great wellness point. And so I want you to consider doing this, as long as you're not pregnant, to do this a couple times a day regardless, because it's such a good point. And why am I a big fan of these wellness points? Well, I'm a big fan of these wellness points because if you have one ailment, it's hard to focus on another ailment. So I'm doing my best to balance the body as best as I can, using the tools of asanas and acupressure so that your body is in the most optimal state. And when it's in the most optimal state, you can enjoy your body. And that's what we're here to do. Now, you've heard me say this time and time again, but I want to reiterate it. All of this is to do it in addition to the recommendations of your doctor. I am not a primary care physician, and I can't be with you to observe and do an intake. So go see your doctor. It's very important to me that you work with your doctor. And then whatever he or she says, please do that. And then layer in these things. This is not to replace seeing your doctor. Go see your doctor. And so I want you to follow along and do this. And the other thing is, if you go to the description in this video, you'll see an email address or a link. And I want you to send us an email. We have some free course materials that I'm going to offer to you. So you can go ahead and take some notes and have them with you as long as you desire. So be sure, I'd love to help you and give you those course materials. Well, that concludes our session here today. I want you to do this sequence 2 more times, or pick any other sequence and do it 2 more times, or choose one additional one. Do that once and do another one once before we meet up again tomorrow. Get some good rest, stay with it. I'm so proud of you, and we'll see you here tomorrow. day.